What is up, guys? The Invincible Wednesday is now over as we just hit the season finale. And we have a lot to talk about because they changed the complete scenario just for the show. So, what are you waiting for? Let's dive in. The episode starts with a shot of remaining Viltrumites led by Thrag destroying the Earth. Then we get to know it was just Mark overthinking and told to take some rest by Nolan. Then we see Alan the alien getting ready for his first meeting as the leader of Coalition. As soon as they reach Earth, Mark searches the whole planet just to find out the Viltrumites are not here. Then he goes to his house to meet Debbie, just to see her head getting removed from her body. And it was just another PTSD attack Mark's having. Nolan confronts Debbie asking for a second chance. Zoe aka Tech Jacket also meets her father. Mark then visits Eve, who is now double the size, where we finally got to see the new In the meantime, Cecil is running programs to bring back Robot and Monster Girl. Alan confronts the coalition of planets and listen to my words carefully. He defended the allegation against the Graysons. On the Earth, Anissa just dislocated William's jaw cause she didn't like his new voice. Just kidding, it was another PTSD attack. Then we witness one of the most tragic scenes from the whole episode. The Grand Regent Paul and Debbie are no longer together. Then we see another dream where Thrag kills Adam Eve, but then Eve wakes him up just to tell him that she had an abortion. In the next scene, we saw Nolan in guilt remembering what he did to his son at the exact spot from the season 1. Then he got confronted by Cecil, where Nolan even apologizes to him. God Cecil. Then Nolan visits Mark and Debbie to say goodbye, just to hear the good news that he doesn't have to face Paul now, and Debbie is joining him in his journey. Then we see Cecil getting murdered by Thrag, and you guessed it right, it was another nightmare. Then Mark go for a flight to calm his PTSD, where he sees Thrag again in another nightmare, right? No, it was the Aura Farmer himself. Thrag then offers the truce that the Viltrumites will live among them to repopulate the Viltrum Empire. Mark had no choice but to agree with him. Just when we thought the episode is over, we see Thetis Prime giving one last legendary speech, telling Alan to go all out and use the Scourge virus to finish every remaining Viltrumite. If you are following comics, then you will find some changes in the episode. Well, the plot for the whole episode was almost the same, which is Mark having nightmares about his family and friends getting killed and confronted by Thrag. But they changed some bits of it. As in the comics, there's a single ongoing panel where Viltrumites kill all his family and friends at once, not one by one. And the other difference is that, like in the show, Thrag didn't show up on the next day, but actually confront Mark and Nolan as soon as they arrive on Earth and complete their search. If you ask me, I really liked what they did. They really made Thrag look like a legit nightmare and told us how big of a threat he is. It's like we are sitting on a ticking bomb and can't do anything about it. The episode also showed us some great character development, like how Nolan is trying everything he could to be a good human, or a Viltrumite, or whoever he is now. How Debbie cares about her son and can go literally galaxies away for him. Even Cecil treating Mark as a human boy rather than a Viltrumite, seeing him having PTSD attacks. We have to appreciate how they managed to show us the trauma and fear Mark has to go through every single moment of his life. Talking about moments, show is filled with shock and wholesome tiny moments. Like when Omni-Man stands in way of Debbie with that creepy sound, I thought we are about to see season 1 Nolan. My god Donald saving Sinclair and Cecil with that one punch. Mark going straight after Thick Eve. Zoe trying to motivate Mark and Nolan and getting completely ignored. And we finally got to see this iconic panel in animation, where Viltrumites are trying to blend in among us. Well, most of the Viltrumites. Cause my boy Craig is already on to the business. His game has to be studied. He's pulling chicks with a cigarette in mouth. That's a pro level achievement. No doubt Thrag made him general. His riz is on another level. Talking of Thrag, we are really impressed how they handled this character. I already talked how they made him even stronger and dangerous than he is in comics in previous videos. But I love that they didn't portray him as a madman, but as a true ruler who is reasonable and care for his people, calm, steady, and with a clear vision in his mind. I'm really excited to see him in next season. If we are mentioning leaders, how come Socrates Prime can be left behind? Even after death, he pulled out the masterclass speech, which gives Alan the turning point to become the most hated person from a beloved hero. The Scourge virus is in hands of Alan. See, earlier in the video, I told you to listen my words carefully. If you did, Alan defended the Graysons and people of Earth. But as the coalition suggested that each Viltrumite is a threat, and now Thade is saying that every last one has to be killed, what will Alan do? What do you think he'll do? Let us know in the comments, and also let us know what you'll do if you were in his place. Well, the season was ended on a perfect note. The whole episode was a perfect fit for the show finale. But as I said already, we are just getting started. And we'll come up with more theories, predictions, and rankings. Subscribe now, cause we are on our way to become